Now logging in as a manager, we see the splash screen, a new home page where we see the manager's individual deadlines for completing their own self-evaluation, unless it's a top-level manager, as well as when to have meetings and have discussions. From here, manager can go to review your team. They'll see all of their reports across all entities as defined in HRMS Master. From here we can see that these two are ready for review, previously submitted. Press review to review an employee. This is one where it's pretty cut and dry. There was no previous review, so whatever the manager inputs will override whatever the employee input. On the goals page, we see here the goals. If the manager wants to make a change, press the edit button, make the changes, but a comment is required from the manager for each of the goals that were input by the employee. Again, at this point, manager can say that. Maybe the manager also wants to include technical. Manager has the ability to approve or deny, yes or no. Lastly, the general comments page, we see what the employee input, and now the manager can enter their own comments. At that point, the manager can save at any point or print the review. The review is broken out into two sections, what the employee entered for roles and responsibilities as well as what the manager entered. Same for the goals. In the development skills, we see both the employee and the manager comments and general and manager comments at the bottom. After finishing, we're reminded that once you do it, it's no longer editable. That review is complete. Review your team now shows this review is complete. On to the next review. Reviewing employee 2, this is an employee who was here and there was a previous annual. So in this case we see the actual role and responsibility, but down here below we see what the employee suggested. You can click, drag, copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and now that's going to become part of the role going forward. Again, on the manager goals page, this is an employee who suggested some new goals. So a manager can come in and say, let's edit a goal. Maybe we want to just use what the employee entered entirely. Control C, Control V. Now the manager's taken the suggested inputs and made them the new goals. After pressing accept, we see them moved up. Comments are still required. We see the employee's comments. We see what the color the employee picked, in this case yellow. Manager agrees. Red, not doing so bad. Let's go with green. Yellow, we're green. Manager sees a request here. Anything the employee requested, the manager is required to approve or deny. In this case, we'll deny it. And the general comments are shown here. Upon finishing, we're done with the review. The review your team page shows complete and complete. The manager can print at any time and see what the employee entered with the employee's comment, and now the new role there as defined by the manager.